Let's talk about, as far as your dating life. Obviously, you were on a dating show, The Bachelor. Did you date at all, like in between when you were on the show last?
Yeah, very unsuccessfully. But yeah, I dated. Obviously nothing really stuck. There's a lot of, I feel like, self-growth and things that I still needed to do and work on. And I know they said it in the show. I think I was at this point where I didn't feel like I was who I actually wanted to meet yet. And that
Major.
thought really helped me, like, okay, well, if I'm not who I want to meet yet, what do I got to do to get there? So
Huge.
And what did you do? Like, what kind of steps are we talking about here as far as self-growth and development?
therapy. Finding
it.
yourself a great therapist, and committing to therapy, which is a huge privilege because, I mean, we all know it's not cheap, it's not readily accessible, and it's not necessarily covered by, a lot of insurances. But I had reached a point in my current career where I was like, okay, well, this is something I can afford. I can afford to pay for it out of pocket. Again, huge privilege. But I used that time, and I've been seeing a therapist twice a month for a little over a year now. And that's really helped me process a lot of things.
Those 7 letters have helped so many people, especially like what you said about doing the work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And caring about it as well. You can't be, with your therapist and they're telling you something, you're just sitting there like a brick wall.
Right.
You got to do the work as well. So I love that you said that. What got you to that point? Because that question, when we ask ourselves that question, when we ask most questions that are internal, they're breakthrough questions. So what got you to asking yourself, am I the person that I want to date? Was it a friend? Was it a family member? Were you writing down in a journal?
I think it was a little combination of both. I had this really special patient that I was taking care of, and they're asking you all about like your dating life, and she's just one of those very inquisitive patients as I'm putting like needles in her face and stuff, and I'm like, great, talk me through this. And I had this moment, and she was like, well, yeah, like you got to be who you want to meet. And I was like, oh my God, am I who I want to meet? Like she's just this like really spiritual person. She just drops little like knowledge bombs on you. And I'm someone that loves to journal. Writing has always been very therapeutic for me, helped me process a lot of stuff, and painting as well. But it that thought just kind of sat with me and lingered. And I was like, okay, well, when I got home that night and I was getting ready for bed, I pulled out my journal and I just really started thinking about that and like what that looked like for me, and how if I wasn't who I wanted to be, how do I get there? What does that look like? What did I want in a partner, and what did I want to match in that partnership?